Hello everyone and welcome back to another mods showcase, and I just want to say first that thank you so much for supporting me on my first two mods showcase, and I did not expect it to blow up at all, honestly. And thank you as well to the people who shared their mods in the comments of that video, and those who have said that my voice was calming or soothing along something along those lines, because I always hated my voice, and when I rewatch my videos I even turn down the volume because I just want to avoid cringing at myself. Okay, anyhow, in this video I'll be showcasing my most functional objects made by really talented CC creators, and I have for you functional objects for adults, and I also have functional objects for kids and children. Kids and toddler. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so without further ado, I'll be introducing the very first mod, and this is Chanel for Sims mangas. And if you're like me, who's a fan of anime and want to create an otaku or an anime fan in your game, I'm sorry if I butchered that pronunciation of otaku. I clearly did not research it beforehand, which I should have done. But anyways, this manga is totally for you because it's a functional object and it can be bought like through buy mode, because I tried and it did not work at all. I did not find it on the in the book shelf, and you can change the swatches of each book. And the thing is, when changing the swatches, you get to see the inside, like the contents of the actual book change too. So for example, right here, what she's reading right now is Haikyuu, which is one of my favorite mangas, and that is what's gonna show too. But if she wants to read Jujutsu Kaisen, let's say, then the pages will show that too. So there are a lot of swatches that come with it, and I totally wish that you could let your Sims try this as well. The next one is the Teapot by icemunmun, and honestly they're a legend at this point. So basically this adds a functional teapot and 5 different teas in your game, and the teas are matcha, sencha, gyokuro, and etc. And it also adds custom mugs in your game too. And I'll be linking to you their Patreon, but this is free to download, and you just need to download the 2 necessary files on their Patreon, and then you're all set. Now the next one is Brazenlotus' Tombstone drink tray, and it's perfect honestly for spooky parties. So this drink tray will allow you to stock all the types of drinks, both hot and cold, and you'll need to download the recipes and install them for them to show up as a purchasable option in your game. And if I sound like I'm reading this off a website, it's because I am. Actually, yes, so I will be linking down the creator of the mod on this description. And again, download the recipes, because this mod, the common mistakes with food mod that other people make is when they're downloading it, they don't download the recipes. So unless the creator doesn't say that you don't need to download the recipes or such, then you don't have to download it. But if they say that you should, then you definitely should, so that this would work perfectly for you. Next up is the adorable cupcake maker by RVSN. So this frosting popping bag isn't just for looks, and this actually enables your Sims to bake all recipes that originally come on the cupcake maker or in any oven. And totally unrelated, but I love how RVSN names their mods. But as I have read earlier, that this mod allows your Sims to bake pastries and cupcakes as a substitute to the big machine, the big ugly machine that comes in game. And you get a lot of options here too, according to your Sims skills, of course. So right here you can choose from all the recipes, and you can cook cupcakes too, which is odd to me because it's been 6 years with the Sims and they still categorize baking cakes and cupcakes into cooking, which I don't think is right. But you know what, there are more pressing issues with the Sims that needs to be addressed than this one. And before we move on, let me just place this side by side for your reference, and you can be the judge for which is more convenient. Then we move on to the Amazon marketplace that makes shopping easy for your Sims, because you literally can buy anything here like flowers, canned food, and any other collectibles. And the best part is you don't even have to wait long, because this just immediately goes into your Sims inventories. And as you can see right here, the Amazon membership card lets your Sims shop from anywhere and get products delivered immediately to their inventory with no restrictions at all. And then let's move on to the next one. Yeah, so this is what it's gonna look like in game. And right here, we have like the list of all the things that they're selling. So we have ones for wellness, gardening, entertainment, supplies, and then also collections. You can get minerals here, rocks, artifacts. You can even get ingredients and produce, pet care, something for the pets, and then some animal feeds like chicken feeds and their clothing too. So it's pretty convenient. You don't essentially have to travel somewhere just to get whatever you wanted to get or place a cheat. So I highly recommend this mod. And yeah, I guess that's it. The next one is, of course, another ravishing mod, and it's called the ISO Love Photo Camera. So this one is base game compatible, and this camera also has a high quality, so you wouldn't have to worry about gnomes or blurs at all, which I know can be very annoying. And another cool feature of it is that if you're taking photos with the post player, it can actually work. So before I need to take another sim, like I need to add another sim in my family to be able to take an in-game photo, which my sims can then hang on their walls and frame up. But this one is actually a big game changer because it works immediately after your sim clicks the take photo option, and it even takes photos while all your sims are stuck in a pose, and it can also take photos even when the game is paused. So I highly suggest this mod because this is really helpful. Then what we have here is something that I found ages ago, which is the functional pottery wheel by MiraiMayonaka. It comes with its very own pottery skill too that your sims can develop until they reach the level 10. So first you'll need to buy a clay to be able to actually make something. Then these clay will be used to create the plates and the vases. You can sell this pottery through the museum or the private collector. And yes, it's like a wood carving table, and the animation is as well, but I promise you that the result will be those items made from clay or ceramics. And here I'll have my sim make a perfume bottle, and what surprised me actually is that she could actually use it. And this is how it looks like, by the way, for your reference. The next functional CC that I have for you is this functional washtub by K9DB. And it's pretty awesome because you can wash your sims and your small pets here. So technically, you can wash big dogs, I think, on the tub, but they just would look funny. But you can try it if you have crap space in your apartment maybe. Now on to the next mod that I have for you is the Ink for Yourself Memory Keeper. And this one is actually, it functions like a journal that can hold personalized entries by your sims. And your sims can just type it out there by starting with the title and then the context of the memory. And then they can choose which icon will be used for that certain memory. If you want it sad, of course there's an icon for that. If the memory is all about giving birth, then go ahead. And also, yeah, you can remember it too. Your sims can remember it too. And I definitely recommend this if you're doing legacy gameplays, because you can pass this to one generation and to the other because it keeps their memories alive. And I wish I knew about this sooner for my Family Dynamics challenge. And now we'll be moving forward to the functional CCs of the young ones. And we'll be starting with the toddlers. For the toddlers. CCs for the toddlers. And the first CC that I have for you is Pandasama's Xylophone, and it can produce its own sound. And all of the CCs can contribute, by the way, to your Sim's skill growth, so you're not gonna let them play just for the sake of playing with it with no like gain at the end. And yes, that brings me to the next one, which is Rock a Stack, also by Pandasama, and it has a really good animation. Like in fact, all of the CCs and mod by Pandasama have, like all of them have a lot of great animations. And on to the next one is the basketball for toddlers. So this one is a functional object that can of course let your toddlers play basketball, and this was only possible, right, for kids until they become elders. However, right now it gives you the option to actually let your toddlers play with basketball. Now, if you want to build your Sims art skills at like a very young age, then you should consider getting a drawing supply CC. So this is by Pandasama again, and this is an example of a finished product made by our Sim right here. Although it has a lot of options and I have tried it before, but I don't think the style varies for every skill level the child is on. So you will get like the same results, well, the same result for every option, I mean. And so I'm showing you now the crafting table CC that boosts your toddler's creativity skill. And these are actually the finished products that your toddlers are able to create on this crafting table. So yeah. And I'm excited to show you the next one because this one is Pandasama's fully functional crib. And it even has like its own animation, which is so freaking good. I keep saying so in this video, and yeah, it's just that like the animation is so crisp and so I don't even know how to describe it. So right here, she's just gonna read and she's gonna unlock this crib. Lock the crib. And as you can see right here, I am gonna have him come over a bit. However, if the crib is unlocked, then the baby will not be able to go. So yeah, let's try that again. Okay, so now watch me unlock this. He has now called his mother, and his mother will now pick him up too. I swear that you definitely need this in your game. The next one is a makeup kit for toddlers. So your like little kids can actually play with makeup with this mod. And trust me, they kind of look terrifying with some of the makeup choices. Like right here, he is literally gonna turn into like he's bathed with his mom's lipstick, or yeah. So that's it. And another option for this mod is that you can put, like the toddlers can put makeup for their parents. So let's try that right here, and he's already going. And he is applying makeup to his mom, like putting on the blush and also putting on some nails, giving her like a nail polish. And right here you will be seeing the effect of it, and it doesn't look good, but it's cute. It's cute. And if you're tired of your Sims like doing I don't know what, like babbling on their teddy bears and whatnot, then you can have them try out this mod. So this is like the telephone, and you can call your Sims, your toddlers can call their imaginary friends here, and also like Santa. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. And the next one that I'll be showing you is for like the cars, the toddler car track. It is once again by Pandasama, which is majority of these mods are from Pandasama. And you cannot blame me because this looks so freaking good. Again, like there is actually like a really good animation with all the tracks and the interactions they have with the object. Now what I have here for you is a toddler swing. It is a swing for toddlers that swings your toddlers. I don't know how to describe it, okay, but it's a swing. And I don't know why this is not in game at all, and why like little kids only have to, why kids only have to be able to play with the ordinary swing. And actually the next one is the Pandasama's food truck. So this little guy is gonna head over there, just trying to, okay, so he's so slow. He's so slow. Okay, and right here I think this is like a repurposed animation from one of those ball pits, right? But yes, this is very, very creative and I love it, and I hope you guys would too. Now the next one that I have for you is a tunnel, and with this mod you can, with this CC, you can build up your Sims, your toddler's movement skill a lot more faster. And look at how that animation, like the wiggling of the tunnel, it's chef's kiss, chef's kiss. And your Sims can also sleep. They will not be slipping, instead they will be sleeping. Now on to the next one, which is the trampoline. He's just gonna get up. Oh boy, he's all covered in like lipstick and he's dirty, probably dirty from the ground, like from the dirt on the ground, but whatever. Now he's gonna jump all over the trampoline, the kids trampoline, because kids can also actually play with this too, I think. So I guess those are the mods for the children. Therefore, I will be aging up this little boy that I forgot the name of. And so this is him. And he's gonna try out the next mod that I'll be showcasing you, which is Pandasama's pinata. So I hope I pronounced that correctly because it's how we pronounce it in the Philippines. Pinata. Yes, and he's just hitting it. And I just realized that it would not work for me before. It's because I actually need to hit it like at least 3 times. I think I hit it 3 times. And then after I made him hit it for 3 times, basically there are candies that fell out from it. Yeah, genius. Yeah, there are candies that fell out from it, like as you can see right here. And let's click on it, and you can actually eat the candy that fell from the piñata. This next mod that I'll be showing is probably one of my favorite, and it's the hopscotch for kids. This is my favorite because I used to play this with my friends when I was younger, and now that it's like on The Sims, I get to enjoy this game like even more. And I even wish they would add this to the generations pack if it would be ever coming. However, I really don't have the hope anymore. Although did they say that they were gonna make it? I don't know. So this one, actually your Sims can get sprained ankles, and this would last for a few hours. They also cannot play with this one if they have this moodlet. And I've had him bet with Alexander Goth for some toys, and right here, as you can see, he has won. So he will be getting a Blarfy. And so let me just check. So this one is the Blarfy, and I don't know why Alexander is carrying this with him, and he just gave it to us, like literally placed it on our lot. But yes, whatever. Now the last CC that I have for you is the functional bike for kids, which is base game compatible. And even your teen, 2 other Sims can play with this. Can ride this. Although they would look very funny. So I guess that's it. And I hope you guys like this functional custom content showcase. And if you have any questions, feel free to just comment down below. And I hope also, that I've convinced you to try them out for your game as well. And so I'll see you on the next one. Bye!